I am the professional and I don't expect from you to guess the programs. I want you to understand the programs. I love projects and I love the people that live in the project. The beautiful people, good people, it's an added value to the project. To put my ego aside, to listen to the customers and to listen to the space. How I'm going to do this, and we're solving problems during the night.
Hello everyone, my name is Amrita Jha. Today we are joining by a visionary in architecture and design who has made a mark on global platform. So please welcome our special guest from Israel, Miss Tzvia Kazayoff.
Hello everybody. Hi. How are you, Amrita?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Thank you.
First of all, ma'am, introduce yourself.
I'm an owner of a studio design that specializing in refined private residence and highly personal luxury spaces. We are based in Tel Aviv, that it's the most beautiful town in Israel, and we work with very we work all over Israel, especially in the center of the country. My story is a little bit different because I didn't start as an interior architect. Before that, I had a former career in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And only when I had already married and had 2 children, I decided to make my dream come true, and with the help of my husband, that is also my best friend, and his back, I went back to study, and only when I was really mature, I opened the office and fulfilled my mission in this life. What would you like to know? What interests you? What interests you?
Who
Do you want to hear about my first project?
Yeah.
During the study, because I wasn't, a student 20 years old, I was already a student 30 years old. So during the studies, I made my first project in a very good neighborhood in Tel Aviv, luxury neighborhood. And first I took the project, and then I was scared a little bit because I was still a student. So I asked my colleague from the university to join me, and we succeeded to maintain half the way together. But then she left, and I finished the project, and I finished it with very good energies, and the people that I renovated their beautiful house invited me and my husband to a brunch to celebrate their house and their success. And what I learned from this is that you have, even when it's tough, you have to continue and to finish the project till the end. Although it's maybe not profitable or not comfortable, work is work. You promise somebody, you have to continue it. And till then, I'm not afraid to take a mission. I will solve it. If somebody did it already, I'll be able to do it too. So my office, my studio did very special and different projects. We did a nice synagogue, although I'm not religious, but I had to study and to find out what are the laws about synagogues. and the synagogue is in Netanya, and it's very beautiful. Another beautiful project that we did, we took a cow shed where cows. It was a preserved building. It's called the Shamur
Templars.
It's Templar building from something like 300 years ago, and it was cowshed. And from cowshed, we turned it to a beautiful cosmetic library and conference place. Where I think I send it to you. You have the pictures of this project, and there were very difficult, strict preservation laws because it's an old building, and the government want to preserve all the historic buildings like this. And from cowshed to something luxury in cosmetics, it's like two different worlds. And sometimes I was waking at night and saying to myself, wow, how I'm going to do this, and was solving problems during the night. And it turned out really, really, really a beautiful project that we are in the office still enjoying from it.
And what was your education background?
Sorry?
Your education background?
My education?
Yeah.
I'm an interior designer, and also because I have an BA in international relationship. So with this BA, I'm doing international relationship between us, the studio, and the client. Everything in life. I think I think the best lesson for people, for young people, that every day it's a school, and you have to, in the end of the day, to see what did I learn something new today, because everything is like a net, and everything is connected, and the skills that I studied in the university and the skills that I study in the design school, it's all combined together and make me a whole person, a better understanding in many other fields. It's like a suitcase with a lot of tools to deal with life and with design especially, and with beauty.
Then how can we say what inspired you to pursue a career in this field?
Yeah, you have to pursue. Who inspire you? There are many good architects in Israel, but I think the first two that inspired me in the beginning of the way was Kelly Hoppen. She is from England, and she has very clean and very like mathematic scheme in her, very neat and like a scheme that everything is in its place and very strict. Another one that inspired me is Philip Stark. I love his intelligence and I love his humor in his projects. And I think I took from both of them the cleanness, that my projects are very clean and very neat and very in order, but still I always find something that is with humor, that it's inviting, and then that it's warm and not too strict, that the space will say go away. I love to do spaces that invite you in, that warming you in, that you feel comfortable in the space. It's very important for me. My spaces definitely don't look like museum, although they are very stricted and very cared of.
How would you define your design philosophy?
Sorry again.
What is your design philosophy?
What is my design?
This philosophy.
My design philosophy, I think, to put my ego aside, to listen to the customers and to listen to the space. Because in each space, when I come in, I want to do the best of this space. I see the outside, the view. I see what floor it is. I see what is the benefit of the space and what is the bad side of the space. And also I see what my client needs. And only then I put myself inside the project. I understand the space and what will be the benefit of it if I do A, B, C. And I really, really try to listen to all this knowledge, to all this ידע, מידע, information.
Can you share me some your most favorite project or notable project? Which one?
I think the most interesting project, I wrote some, the most interesting project is definitely the Hikari project, the one that I told you before, that cow shed that from cowshed we did a palace. It's like this, from like the story of Cinderella. But really, I love all my projects, and the difference from project to project, it's sometimes the people. Of course, the design is different, but sometimes the people itself, there are people that I work with during the project, but there are projects that the people that I recognized in the project, I continue to be their best friends and they are mine along the way, because the people are another part of the project. Beautiful people, good people, it's an added value to the project. And I remember projects by the people that live inside, not only by their design, their beautiful design. But definitely the Hikari was very different project because it was with a lot of preservation laws.
And what challenges you have faced in your career and how did you progress?
What challenges? And the second part?
What challenges you faced in your career and how did you overcome them?
I think when I told you that I'm listening to the people and I'm listening to the spaces, I'm also very taking care not to lose the DNA from project to project. It's very important that you have a say and you have a language that is seen, not to get lost in the project in favor of the client. If the client is demanding things that it's not right, to stand and to prove him that you are the professional and you know, although he thinks you know better than him because he's doing his one apartment and you did hundreds of houses and apartments. So to be stubborn with clients, and if you think that you have added value and you have a better solution for a project, don't miss it out. Stand for it.
And what current trend in interior designing?
What current project I design?
No. What current trends?
Current
Trends.
trace?
Trends
I don't know.
in the same. What? What is the latest excited interior design?
We are designing now a very luxury apartment in a very luxury building. It's on Rothschild 10, and
Mhm.
till it's a building with 40 floors. Until the 20th floors, there will be a hotel, Six Senses, very luxury hotel. And from the 21st
So,
floor till the 40th floor, there will be a luxury apartments. So we have there an apartment that was bought by a family from New York, really beautiful family. You remember, I love project and I love the people that live in the project. They're really beautiful people, and it's the view from the windows of this project. It's something unbelievable. You see the whole sea, and you see whole Tel Aviv and Jaffa, and it's like a photo in front of the window with very, very beautiful view. I think there is no view like this, surely in Israel, but I think in most of other countries you can find a view like this of the city together with the sea shore. And
How did you?
the apartment will be very, very unique because it will be with a lot of places with round angles, and it's a bit like the influence of Zaha Hadid that made all the round and special places. So we are doing there a bit of it.
Then how did you stay updated about the
How I'm
latest
still
technology?
sorry.
How you stay? I'm saying, how did you stay updated with the design technology?
I'm always looking for new technology. It's one of our studio main missions. If there is a new technology, if there is a new
material.
material, we want it here, and it's our ambition to be the first that show the new materials to our project managers and to our clients, because sometimes the materials can solve a problem or can add an added value to the design and the beauty of the project.
So what roles does technology play in your project, like 3D visualization, AI tools?
Again,
What roles does technology play in your project? Just like 3D visualization, AI tools, it is
I didn't
helpful for
understand
you.
the half part. I didn't
I'm
understand the.
saying, okay, I'm saying, what roles does technology helps you in project, like 3D visualization, AI tools? It is helpful for you.
The AI tools, AI, um, I mean, we are improving in AI and we have the tools. Mainly, we can fix the 3D that we are doing here, because AI can do for me
Exactly.
to make it more beautiful, but with our programs, it make it accurate for the measurements. And AI still is not that accurate with measurements, and I can't rely on it. I have to show to my client. We are doing inside the tour with the 3D tour in the apartment, so the client will know exactly how the apartment will look after the renovation. Before we start the renovation, he knows how his apartment will look like, or how his house will look like. And I have to be very accurate. I can to fix it a little bit with AI, but the measurement, the proportion have to be accurate, and it's better to do it with AutoCAD and our programs, the architectural programs.
And what are the common mistakes clients make when planning their space?
the common mistakes who is making?
Client.
Client, the best common mistake that the client think that every corner and every inch have to be designed or beautiful. And if it's not me, it can't look like a circus, because they want everything to be very used and very designed. And I'm explaining, there have to be a picture, and there have to be a frame for the picture, and the passepartout for the picture. You don't frame the picture with another 10 pictures, because you will steal the focus from the main picture. And that's the balance that I give to the project. And that's sometimes the argue that I have with the clients, because they don't see the whole picture. They only see the exemplar, but they don't combine it to a whole picture. And we, as professionals, we do it. But the best thing is that every client and every asset that gets into our studio, we do it in 3D, we do visualization, and you don't have to guess. Because I am the professional and I don't expect from you to guess the programs. I want you to understand the programs, because those apartments and the investment in the apartment are very expensive. So if you are not sure, so the problem is with me that I didn't show you enough information. So we, as a studio, we decided many years ago, every project we do a 3D visualization, and we actually do a tour inside the apartment and inside the house. There is no place for guessing.
One personal question. If you could design your dream project without limitation, what would you plan?
My dream house without limit budget?
Yes.
Wow. You know, there is nothing like this. That's not the real life. But I love the view of the sea very much. I love to have a lot of guests in the terrace. So I probably will do a house on a cliff with the sea view and the big space to guest people. And inside I love a floor, herringbone floor. That's my favorite. And a lot of marble units and furniture, and with big opening, a lot of big windows, and of course with all of my friends, to invite them, and my family and my dog, and to have fun, because a beautiful house with all the luxury, it doesn't work if you don't have people that are with you and enjoying together with you. I'm very social person. I love people, so I wouldn't like to be alone on this cliff.
Okay, is there any advice for your juniors?
Is there
any advice from your side?
For the new students?
Yes.
The best advice is to learn from each day in the work, to have a lot of experience, because this is like a puzzle with million parts to design a house or an apartment. And with million parts, you will always have to know million things. So really, to learn from the mistakes and to learn from other people's mistakes, that in next project you will be a lot better, and to keep your DNA. to improve your knowledge around and to keep your DNA, not to get influenced by your customer. You have to do, they came to you because they want your DNA, so don't lose in the process. Keep your DNA and be open-minded and learn and learn and learn.
At last, two more super fast questions. One is, what design you define is good? Is it modern tradition is good or old tradition is good?
I think, first of all, for me, I love to combine. I can say about myself that my projects are more modern, but always I put something traditional and something old because I don't want the house to feel like it just been renovated yesterday. I wanted the old stuff feel they add the depth to the project. So I do love the layers of old inside the new one. And I think it's also a matter of geography. You can't put an old tradition house inside interior in a building that is very modern. So you have to adjust to the building and to the area. So it's very complicated question, but the answer is very, very easy, very
Clear.
very clear because the interior have to be connected to the outside, and it has to be connected to the area and to the people that live there, and always to the new stuff you have to add a layer of old stuff. So it will be really a deep project, not like from the nylons.
In color section, my last question is, natural color tone is good or bold color tone is good?
Of course natural, no doubt. Natural stone, natural wood, because all the things that are not natural are getting old and getting age less good than the true material. True material getting old beautifully, like a leather. If you take a bag from leather or bag from plastic, you'll see in 10 years they're both getting old, but the plastic look awful and the leather sometimes look better than it did in his first years. So naturally, the nature project. Amrita, it was
Thank you so
really
much.
fun to be with you.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. Tzvia Kazayoff, your creativity and vision truly inspire everyone who dreams
Thank you.
of space into story. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amrita.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.